feel like this needs to be higher. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Who's ready to make some money? I'm going to show you how to turn $25 into $1,000. All right, just getting things set up, making sure I can see the live. Can I see you? I'm going to show you how we just turned $25 into $1,000. I'm going to show you how to turn one. There we go. What's up? All right. We got to put this bad boy on my little tripod. My cute little son said, Mom, this is my friend. And he's been playing with his friend. It's hot in Arizona. I got to turn the air up real quick. Get ready to roll. I'm going to show you guys how to turn $25 into $1,000 in 7 days. Comment 1,000 if you'd like $1,000 in 7 days. I'd like $1,000 in 7 days. I think we all would like an extra $1,000 in 7 days. You can do this with no tech experience. You can do this with faceless. You don't got to tell friends and family. You don't got to be tech savvy. You got to be excited to make $1,000. You got to be excited to help other people make $1,000. That's what you got to do. All right, we're going to get started. Just making sure you guys can see me and I can see the comments because I like to be connected to you all. Okay, let's get this party started. Hey, great question. So I teach you how to grow this all over the world. I love that you're from Ireland. But what's really cool is, number one, it's $25. And number two, when you grow on social media and you have an audience, they're not from Ireland. They're from all over the world. So as long as you have a PayPal account, you can purchase, and you don't have to sell to Ireland. You can sell to the United States. You can sell to Canada. You can sell to anywhere that has a PayPal account. As long as they got a PayPal account, you are ready to roll. So do me a favor and share this to your story. Share this to your story so people can reach out to you. Let me share the franchise opportunity for you while you collect reoccurring payments of $20, $20, $20. I'm going to show you how to turn it into $1,000 in 7 days. So share this to your story. And then the very next slide, say, DM me if you want $1,000 in 7 days. And when they DM you, you will have a customer. Okay, that's how we work together. So you're going to share this to your wall. You're going to share this to your stories. I'll show you how to have a customer today because I'm going to do all of the heavy lifting for you. You need your link because they're going to get started because it's $25. And I'm going to show them exactly how they're going to turn that into $1,000 in 7 days. You ready to roll? All right, let's get this bad boy started. I don't even know if I have my presentation up. Let's go get my presentation. I know you guys love my singing. I know you do. I lost my Zoom. All right. I learned something yesterday. When I click on window, you can see everything. So let me get it up for you. Right here. We're going to get this party started. Ask your questions. I've got some pretty incredible people on here with me that can answer your questions. You're going to get their link to get started. So, no, there's no contract. It's $25. I'm not holding anyone to $25. All you got to do is cancel. So rolling and I can leave. You wouldn't want to leave. That would be silly, Natalia, because number one, it's $25. And number two, I'm going to show you how to make $1,000, but you're not going to make $1,000 once. You're going to make $1,000 every single month because it's a reoccurring membership. And we give enough resources and training and things for people to stay. So you make $1,000 this month, $1,000 next month, $1,000 the month after that, because people stay, because they're being seen, they're being heard, they're being supported, and they get launched personally by our team. So you're not going to want to quit when you got $1,000 coming in every single month, and then you quit. That money's going into Lauren's pocket. So you're not going to want to quit, baby. This will be the last opportunity that you need, unless you're like a jumper and you jump from opportunity to opportunity. But this is not for the jumpers, my friends. This is for someone who's looking for lasting income. Okay, you're raising kids. You need security. You don't just need money. You need money coming in every single month. You got reoccurring bills. You need reoccurring revenue. And that's exactly why this has been set up. You can work from your phone. You can work from your laptop, and you can earn money each and every single day. So this is not another MLM. This is not an MLM. This is not a course. This is not a coaching program, okay? You're not going to cold DM a single soul. You're not going to bug anyone. You're not going to tell anyone you're even doing this, okay? You're probably going to start a new account, depending on what you're doing right now online. You're not going to do any Zoom parties, no Zoom parties, and no complicated funnels, no emails to write, no sales copy, nothing to overthink. Our team takes all of the guesswork away. You plug and play. You start at $25 and you plug and play. Okay, you get daily pay. And what we do is create your marketing message so people ask you, Natalia, what are you doing? Send me your link. Chris, what are you doing? Send me your link. We don't worry about where money's coming because we fill a system and the system pays us money. So what is a digital franchise? Well, you want to think McDonald's or Starbucks, but it's online, right? If I am an employee and I work at Starbucks, I'm going to earn a salary. I've got a job. The owner of McDonald's makes millions of dollars. Most people do not know his name or where he's located. He has full independent from the system because he bought a system. Okay, if you drive through the Starbucks right now, you drive through McDonald's right now, you can order from your phone. What you are doing is offering a digital franchise for other people to purchase from your phone. You have freedom. You have the time to do what you love. You have the money to do what you love. And that is how simple this is. There's absolutely no products for you to create. It's all done for you. There's zero tech setup. You don't have to set it all up. It's done for you. There's no inventory for you to hold. There is no inventory. We don't have inventory. What you're buying is a system. And there's no sales page and no funnel building. You buy it, you plug it in, and you get paid to promote it. It's that easy. We have a 3-step system. We have a 3-step checklist. Number 1, you watch it. Number 2, you post it. And number 2, you get paid. Or number 3, you get paid. You follow the checklist and it will work for you. Now, you might be thinking, I don't want to sell to my friends. Good. I don't want you to sell to your friends. If your friends wanted to get rich, they would tell you to look at their stuff. I'm looking for women that want to secure their future. They ain't here to get a paycheck. They're here to get security. Okay. So we're not telling our friends and family what we're doing. We're doing it. And when you do it correctly, people are going to say, what are you doing to make money? And you're going to say, that $25 thing, I'll send it to you. And you let the video, this 11-minute presentation, do all of the selling and the telling. You explain nothing. Now, if you've tried something in the past, I just want you to know if it didn't work for you, it wasn't you, it was the system. The system is not built for beginners. The system is not built for career changers. The system is not built for busy moms or busy humans with life happening in the background. We created a system of independence. So you are an independent franchise owner with a message out into the marketplace that will attract other independent business owners who can make a decision because it's $25. Now, when you have the right system in place, you're going to make a sale. within your first 3 hours, potentially, possibly. You could. Got to watch our language, right? Your first sale within 3 hours because you have a system in place. 10K in 18 days because you have a system in place. You're making 4 figures a day. Brenda has a sale while she's camping and has limited cell service, okay? Now, I'm going to show you right now the biggest thing to switch is consumer versus owner. Next time you walk into the store and you're shopping, you are the consumer. The employees are consumers, right? They are spending their time to get a paycheck on Friday. That's a consumer. Where is the owner of the store? He is not in his store. You probably don't even know him. So there's a difference between an owner and an operator. I'm going to take you out of operation mode and put you into owner mode. A consumer scrolls on social media for hours, wasting their time. They're spending their time doing things that don't make them money. They buy products and they don't ever get any money back. They share links for free. They share their time for free. They share their money for free. They just share. Oh, I just love everybody. I want to share. I'm so sharing. They don't make any money. They're watching other people win and they're paying to stay broke. They just keep consuming. They're on a consumer hamster wheel. Now, when owner posts with intention, they post with purpose. They post with a message. They get paid to recommend. They get paid to recommend. They own a digital storefront. You have a digital storefront. People come buy the franchise. You put the link in your bio, you do the marketing message, and you let them know where they can get their franchise. You spend money one time and it comes in over and over and over and over. It comes in over. McDonald's bought a building one time and sold burgers out of it. They paid one time, they sell burgers for life. If you were to buy a house right now and put a renter in it, that's going to take a little bit of work up front, but that renter pays you rent every single month. And guess what? You don't have to work for it. That money doesn't go away because you've got a renter in it. That's what a franchise owner does. So what do you actually do? You're going to share your story on social media. Now, don't worry if you don't know what that is. I'm personally going to launch you. You're going to know your story. You're going to start conversations like normal person. Nothing weird, nothing spammy, no weird, funky scripts. Just you asking someone if they're interested in starting a digital franchise or earning $1,000 off of a $25 investment. You're going to share your link. And you're going to get paid per affiliate, per sale, per customer. Doesn't matter what you call it. You get paid when someone else says yes to their building of a dream. Now, you're already shopping right now online, right? You probably have an Amazon app. And when you open up, Jeff Bezos made more money, but you did not. And Amazon and Target and Walmart and grocery stores all have apps, and the owner is all doing whatever they want, wherever they want. They're owners. When you have a digital franchise, you're an owner. When you put a message as a digital franchise owner out into the marketplace, you're going to attract owners, not consumers. Hear me when I say that. You want owners. The owners will launch their digital franchise, and you guys will turn your $25 into $1,000 in your first 7 days. Now, I'm not anybody special, but I do understand customer service. I spent 50 hours a week with people. I was a retail store manager, but I was not the manager in the office. I was the manager on the sales floor with my customers. I understand people. I commuted an hour and a half every single day, spending time building someone else's dream, building someone else's pocketbook while I got a crappy salary, crappy raises. It was not the life that I wanted to give to myself. So when my daughter was born, I knew something needed to change because I needed to give her that time. I didn't want to miss a moment of her life. I needed to turn my salary at the time into $500 a month to cover my truck payment so that I could be a stay-at-home mom. I turned that into a $10,000 business and I never looked back. I made 6 figures in my first year, and that was 10 years ago without all of the tools that you guys have at your disposal. And that became the birth of Social Domination, teaching you how to build a business with systems in place. So when you have systems in place, then you make money while you're at Disneyland, and you make money while you're traveling at the beach, and you make money while you're eating ice cream, right? This is what an owner does. An owner owns their business, and it pays while they're out owning their life. Now, this is social proof. This is my account. I'm viral on Facebook. I'm viral on TikTok. These are real incomes from myself because I put a message into the marketplace and owners said yes, and they bought their own franchise. These are just a few people who made 4 figures in their first week. All right, we got Jason. He's a normal guy. He's got a career. He's a high school teacher and a basketball coach. We got a mom here that's making money. We were on the phone when she got a franchise sign up. We have another mom here that just got back from Chicago. She had someone sign up while she was in Chicago. These are just regular people putting a message into the marketplace using a free platform called social media and getting paid every time an owner self-identifies and says, I would like a proven system. Now, this is Haley Cunningham. I've been following Haley for almost 2 years now. Haley made 7 figures in 7 months. And what that did was bring to my awareness that I could make 7 figures in 7 months. Now, that's a big goal. That's a big goal. But I'm going to do it. So I follow her lead. Now, I bought a product from her. She has a product called Secret Sauce to $16,000 a month. I bought it and I made $15,000. So I knew she wasn't full of shit. Then 6 weeks ago, she popped up with an opportunity to buy a franchise from her. Now, not only did that give me the opportunity to earn 10K in 18 days, those are my results, 14,000 in my first 30 days, but I'm personally mentored by Haley because I chose to plug into her digital franchise opportunity. So now I've got a system in place that pays me on 2 levels deep, 2 tiers. So we've got 2 opportunities here for people to get started. We've got the first opportunity, which is She Scales. That is for the woman who's bold. She wants to scale fast. She's interested in high ticket, high impact. She is ready to make $600. An example of that is when I got started, Haley made $600. When Lauren got started under me, I made $600 and Haley made $200. Now, what that means is it's in Haley's best interest to support my business. Because when I make 5 sales a week, she makes $1,000. And she's only got to teach me how to do this one time. So now she's making $1,000 off of me putting a message into the marketplace. Now Lauren goes out and she refers Amanda. Now Lauren makes $600 because she keeps referring. She keeps looking for owners. And she teaches Amanda how to go find owners. So not only is Lauren making $600 on her owners, but now she's making $200 on Amanda's owners because she has personally given her the right message and the right system out into the marketplace. So we are incentivized to take care of our owners. Now, $997, that's a lot. I get it. I know. I invested it. I respect that that's a lot of money. You can start with Klarna. You can start with Afterpay. You can start with whatever other ones, Affirm or PayPal Credit, okay? And then what we did is we also created the launch kit. Now, the launch kit is $25 to start. You're going to get a very similar system, and you get paid $20 per referral. Now, the opportunity of the launch kit is because let's say you buy She Scales, but you don't know how to launch yourself. So you need a launch kit. We're going to launch you, right? You're in network marketing. They're not teaching you how to launch you. They're teaching you how to write a list of people and go bug everybody and send spammy messages, and no one wants to do it, and it's not duplicatable, and hashtag all the problems, right? So this is a launch kit system. Now, when you buy it for $25, your business is set up. You've got a link ready to go, and you've got emails being sent out to people who are asking for your link. It's already done for you. You make $20 per referral when someone signs up. Now, this is a monthly membership because you're getting a community of ongoing support. It's like paying rent. You're basically paying rent for your business, right? It's the cost of being in business. That's your overhead. But if you pay $25 and you got 2 people, you now are earning $40 a month. But not just one time. This isn't a one-time sale. You're earning $40 over and over and over because we have a community where people are seen, where people are felt, where people are heard, and where people are launching their businesses. So they don't leave our community. And when we show them how to make $1,000 in 7 days, do you think they're leaving? They just gave themselves $1,000 raise a year. They just gave themselves a $12,000 raise. Now, they can choose to take that $1,000 and buy into She Scales. And what happens is now they have 1 story, 1 link, and 3 income opportunities. They're still making their referral on $20 because they built that up to $1,000. They're now in the bigger franchise opportunity, the higher ticket. So now they're making $600 when they get an owner, and $200 when that owner attracts another owner. So you've got 3 income streams, and all you paid out of your pocket is $25. Unless you're ready to make $600 and $200 like I did, then you can start at the $997. So what you're going to do now, I'm going to go back through these comments, is you're going to ask any questions. Ask any questions. I'm going to do this one more time for you live. So you're going to get with the person. You might have been tagged in this opportunity. So if you're tagged and you're watching, you want to hashtag replay so that we can make sure that you are supported and getting your questions answered. You're going to get with the person that invited you into this link, and you're going to comment launch. They're going to get you their link to get into our community. When you purchase your $25 launch kit, you're going to get an email immediately with your business link ready to launch. You're ready to start offering immediately. You're also going to get an invitation into our community where the launch kit is. If you're like, well, I'm not quite ready to sell yet, I need the launch kit, then you'll come in, you'll get access to the launch kit, you'll know exactly how to position yourself in the marketplace to launch. That's what we do for you. So you have the opportunity to spend $25 and turn it into 4 figures. God keeps wanting me to say 7 figures. I think some people are going to make some magic happen because it just keeps coming out of my tongue. But now you have the opportunity to turn your $25 into $1,000 in a week. And remember, that $1,000 pays you every month. So even if you can't advance into She Scales because you're like, Jen, I got rent, cool, pay your rent. And turn it into another $1,000 and now upgrade into She Scales. Because we've got a system in place for you to get started. Now, if you want to scale a little bit quicker, you want to earn a little bit faster like I did, then you're going to start with the word scale. So you're going to get with the person who invited you to see this presentation, and you're going to comment scale or tell them scale. And you're going to get started. That one's $997, but it has payment options in place. So when you get started, same thing is going to happen. You're going to get an email that's going to welcome you into Haley's community. She's the 7-figure earner, and you're going to get your link to start launching your business right away. And you are going to still get a launch kit training. So we're still going to launch you. You just don't have that income stream. You might want to upgrade. You might want to grab both. We all grabbed both because we need the launch kit, and it's 3 income streams, right? 3 income streams for one. So how do we sell it, Jen? I get it. This all sounds great, but how do we sell it? Well, we sell it by telling stories online. We are social storytellers. So we tell stories, right? So I tell you the story of my friend Bondi, who made $500 in her first 24 hours. She just did a video. She paid off a huge $1,000 debt that was like hanging over her head. Done, wiped it clean because we've been partnered for a little while. This is my friend Karen. She's literally got a viral video on TikTok right now. She gave 25 years to the healthcare system, and it sucked the life out of her. People relate to the story. They want to know how Karen's building a business. I started one for Kevin, gave 40 years to the construction industry, left him exhausted and burnt out, right? So he's got people asking him, what is he doing? Right here, $12,702.37 since June 16th. That's my personal story. No pitching, no guesswork. Plug the same system. It's viral. I can't even keep up with those leads, which is why I keep talking about leads. So, and my daughter's calling me now, so I got to call her back. This is how we sell it. We sell it by storytelling. So what you're going to do is you're going to get with the person who invited you. I'm going to scroll right now. I'm going to go back to the beginning of this presentation. I'm going to put my sexy mug on camera because I like to connect with you guys. And then we're going to start again. I might just keep this up though. I might just, actually, you know what? I don't know about you. Social proof is right there. Let's do this. $500 in, got to do a custom range so people see proof. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't even count this as day 5, but today is technically day 5. $500 in my back office. So 5 days I've turned it into $500, right? 5 days I've turned it into $500. So, okay, let me answer some questions. Can I use TikTok? I already have 1,100 followers selling digital products. Absolutely, I would use TikTok. Yeah, I can, if you want to send me your TikTok, well, what we're going to do is once you get started, we'll get you into the launch kit because we're actually going to give you a customized messaging based on what I see on your TikTok, give you a customized message so that you can put a message out there in the marketplace where your customers are like, oh, that's a no-brainer decision, right? So no, you don't need. The only time I would start another TikTok is if you have like a mechanic, you're like a mechanic, right? Or you're just like you're selling it and it's already working. The system's in place, you're making money. Then I would start a whole other TikTok because you don't want to take leads away from what you're already selling. But if you feel like this would add value to your, like if you're selling the idea of a digital franchise and making money, then you can incorporate this into that account, if that makes sense. So, all right, let me scroll and see if there's any questions. Guys, if you're in this and you've made money, please put in the chat, I'm making money. Also, if you can think of questions that you get asked by other people, it would be helpful for you to ask those questions here so that we can answer those questions. That is a question that I get a lot, Natalia, is do I need to start another account? And most of the time you do not. Most of the time you do not. Okay, Natalia, so I'm going to address this. It's the fear, guys. So that fear is lying to you. There's nothing to fear. Your people actually do want to support you. They do want you to succeed. I don't know anyone who actually wants people to fail. Failures like to see other people fall, but winners don't. And this isn't something that you're going to buy in Ireland and then walk the streets of Ireland and sell. TikTok has access to billions of people each and every single day. So you don't have to worry. And if there's people that you're worried about, block them. Like I personally block people on my social media. It's none of their business and they don't deserve to know. They don't deserve to see me happy. So you don't have to worry about that. That fear is lying to you. All right, guys, so let me know if you have any questions. I see you guys tagging people. Make sure if you're watching this replay, #replay, #replayer. You look like an anchor breaking the news. I am breaking the news, Ashley. We're turning $25 into $1,000 in 7 days. I got 2 more days to make $500. You guys think I could do it? Can I use TikTok? I already answered that question. Making money. How much tech do I have to do? Oh, what a good question. No tech here. So here's the thing. If you relate learning how to post a video as tech, then that's the tech. I'm going to suggest that you play with TikTok. I'm a self-taught learner. I teach myself. So for me, when I am on TikTok, I just push some buttons and see what happens. And I teach myself like 2 buttons a week, right? Like when I create a TikTok video, when I edit, I'm not trying to learn everything that's under the editing tab. I'm just trying to learn one thing a week. And then it comes to you, right? And then other content creators will teach things, hey, did you know that when you hold down the screen, it puts hearts on other people's things? So I'm a visual learner, so I have to teach myself. So there is no tech. No, I love these questions. These are great because the thing is, you're asking questions that people are too afraid to ask, right? They're afraid of looking stupid, and there's no such thing as stupid. There really is no such thing as it. Just the idea, which is silly. So for tech, that's it. Whether you're getting started with She Scales or you're getting started with the launch kit, the business link is given to you. Even when you start with She Scales, that one has full automation. So when someone comments on your post, the automation kicks in and does all the work and the heavy lifting for you. So, and when you do that, you are onboarded one-on-one with tech support. So as long as you can point to a mouse and read the words on your screen, I did it. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. If people are asking you if digital products are a scam, you need to block those people. They don't understand how business works. They do. It will cause you to have doubt because you're assuming people are going to doubt it. So you're attracting doubters. They just don't understand business, because when you've been an employee for your whole life, being an owner is on top of that. Right? So if they haven't brought themselves out of employee mode and put themselves into owner mode, it doesn't exist for them. They're not wrong. When I had my career, I literally was like, how the hell am I going to make $5,000 every single month and quit my career? And how do I do that in 30 days? But I just kept asking until I found the solution. I didn't do it in my first 30 days. I did it in my second month. Well, no, I didn't get to $5,000 until probably like month 4. It took me about 4 months to get to that back then, right? This is way before viral opportunities. Also, my business cost $20,000, not $25. So way, way, way different scenario. If you are constantly getting it's a scam, it means that you're not sure if it works. So you are attracting scammers to you. Block them. What if I'm an introvert and getting online scares me? Woo, woo, woo. All right. What if I'm an introvert? Awesome. I kind of am too. I'm safe in my house. No one can hurt me. I've got a camera. I can block a bitch, right? So I kind of am an introvert. I've just learned that when you put a message, doesn't have to be your face, doesn't have to be exuberant. This just happens to be my personality. But if you are an introvert and you're worried, what is important is the image on the. If you think about Taco Bell, people walk into Taco Bell because of the picture of the taco or the picture of the burrito. So all you're doing is creating an image of happiness, creating an image of joy, creating an image of peace. That can be you horseback riding with your daughter. That can be you reading a book with your daughter. That can be you on the airplane with your husband. Like, there's a million ways to paint a picture. And then what happens if you think, I'm an introvert, getting online scares me? Then your message out into the marketplace is, I used to think that I had to be an extrovert and good at sales to make money. Right? I was afraid to get started because I'm an introvert and don't want to sell online. So you say the same idea, right? What if I'm an introvert and I'm getting online and getting online scares me? Then you tell the audience, because what that does is it allows the other introverts and the other people who are afraid to be seen as a social seller, right? Spamela Pamela. It gives them permission to go, wait a second, if she can do it and she's an introvert and she's afraid to sell and she just made $1,000 in her first week, then I can do it too. And what happens is you don't change that message. Every single video says the same thing. Right? Different, it might be a different sentence, kind of how I just gave you two examples, but the message is the same thing. So the introvert is your superpower. And then you could do videos that say, I don't know who needs to hear this, but being an introvert is your superpower. And what you're doing is you're attracting introverts to you because you want your whole audience to be nothing but introverts because you're an introvert. You're going to feel safe around other introverts, right? Introverts all have the same problems in their heads. You're showing them that you know how to solve that, or that you don't need to solve it. It's not a problem, right? Actually, yeah, even better. Like, it's not a problem to be an introvert. You can do this as an introvert. Yes, absolutely. You'll meet with myself or Lauren before you really officially launch to get your story. So we've got a template in place for you to start. Block is my best friend. I'm quick to block a bitch, dude. Like, Lauren and I have been experiencing a lot of negativity today, and Lauren's learning we're quick to block. Like, you don't deserve to see me happy. And hurt people, guys. Like, right? Hurt people. So when you get started, Natalia, you're going to come into our community. Lauren's going to unlock the door for you. And then you're going to go through the launch kit first and see what the framework is. And then tomorrow night, we have a call at 6 p.m. If that doesn't work for you because you're in Italy, then we'll schedule it. But Lauren, I think we need to include like an onboarding launch kit. Now that I say that out loud, for $25, maybe one a day or something. I mean, honestly, I could onboard you guys right now. Yeah, introvert owner queen. I love it. You don't have to, but you can ask for one if you need to. I'm an introvert. Vondi, I'm gonna call you. Are you? No, Vondi is an introvert. But guys, I'm gonna share a story. So Vondi saw on my profile, I might not get to the presentation again. We might just keep doing this. I love connecting with you guys. So Vondi saw on my profile that I was having a passive income pool party. So this introvert drove to my house about an hour, just about 50 minutes away. And so I will agree with her that she is an introvert because she sat on the couch and observed. She observed me and Mark. She observed me and Priscilla. And of course, we included her, asked her, why are you here? What are you looking for? And now she comes over at least one Friday a month, if not 2 or 3 Fridays a month, depending on her work schedule. And she's making passive income and she's getting to a position where she can quit her job. So she put herself in an uncomfortable situation to come to an apartment complex with other strangers at a passive income pool party. And I'm going to dare say it was one of the best decisions she's ever made in her life. But it probably was scary for her in the beginning. Yeah, Natalia, I'd love to see your TikTok. All right, cool, Natalia. Grab Lauren's link or grab someone's link. Grab the link from my profile. Get with the person who invited you to the video. Get with the person who invited you to the video. And Natalia, we can literally do like a little bit of a launch right now. So if you give me, she was shaking in her shoes, she says, if you give me, Natalia, give me 3 reasons why you're saying yes and what you saw or heard that made you say yes. Yeah, Lauren, I don't go anywhere alone. Like if I was going to go to an event, matter of fact, Vondi was going to go with me to get my passport. Like, okay, cool. So get your link from Lauren. She'll get you all set up. I'm pretty sure, like if I go somewhere, I mean, I'll go like to a restaurant alone or to like a movie theater alone. But if I'm going to go to an event, because I hate small talk, I hate bullshit connection. So if I'm going to go somewhere, I want to go with someone. I want to go with a person. So if I were going to a passive income pool party, I would have been like, hey, come check this out with me. So way to go, Vondi. All right, guys, let's rock and roll. So listen, we are showing you how to turn $25 into $1,000 in 7 days. Okay. Now, this will be $1,000. I'm viral on my TikTok. I have done a really bad job at getting back to my TikTok leads because I've been on Facebook so freaking much. But I'm showing you. Okay, so I know I'm meant for bigger things. I believe I can achieve whatever I put my mind to it, and I want to make the money. All right. So Natalia, what you're going to do with that information right there. Okay, hold on 1 second. And what do you feel has held you back so far? Where do you think you're stuck? If you say you're confused, where do you think you're confused? If you say it's not working, where do you think it's not working? Like in your language, what have you said so far? Yeah, you met Mark and Priscilla that day. Matter of fact, Priscilla is supposed to be calling me. She's going to call me on her lunch break. So let me know where you think you're struggling. I should be showing my She Scales dashboard. Ooh, ooh. Oh, look at fear of being seen. Well, listen, you're not the only person with that fear. And when you say things like, I used to fear being seen. Is your account faceless? Why can't I get into what am I not doing right? Is your account a faceless account, or do you talk on the camera? Just out of curiosity. So while she answers, I don't know what her time looks like, but you're going to create a message of where you were before. Okay, good. So then your message literally needs to be, look, you're already feeling better, right? So this is for the woman who's afraid to be seen. This is for the woman who's afraid to show up as her authentic self. That's okay. That's great that you're only 2 weeks in. I'll teach you how to grow faster. When you come into our community, we've got a product called Newbie to Noticed, how myself, Lauren, and Nicole got 1,000 followers in our first week. So you can follow that. You can follow that once you get into the community. And that's going to show you how to get 1,000 followers next week in your third week, and then grow from there. So my account gets 100 followers a day. Every time I log in, 11,100, 11,200, 11,300, 11,400. Every morning it's 100 followers a day. I do 1 video a day, maybe 2. Awesome, guys. Okay, well, we got 10 minutes. I'm going to stay on here and answer any questions, showing you guys exactly how to turn $25 into $1,000 or $997 into $14,000. These are my results, showing you exactly how to launch an online digital franchise. And enjoy living your life. Get paid to live your life. Dang, girl, way to go. That's awesome. Congratulations. Are you monetized on TikTok? Are you getting leads on TikTok? All right, guys, so I'm going to teach you guys what a digital franchise is. This is a digital franchise, and what that means is your social media profile is either making you money or it's taking money away from you. Because if you're spending time scrolling, you're not spending time making money. Oh, girl, you got to get monetized. Get a system, boo. Get a system. All right, so you can do this from your phone. You can do this from your laptop. Anywhere that you have Wi-Fi, you're going to put a message out into the marketplace like dangling bait in front of 8 billion people every single day and get them to make a yes decision. So this is not an MLM. We're not recruiting to recruit recruiters to recruit recruiters. This is not a course. This is not a coaching program. Okay, you're not going to spend any time cold DMing anybody. You are not going to bug a single person. You're not going to make a list. You're not going to talk to friends and family. You're not going to attend any Zoom parties. And there's zero complicated funnels, zero tech. It's all done for you. What is going to happen is when you get started at $25, you're going to get a plug and play system ready to go. You're going to make $20 when someone starts their digital franchise. You're going to get paid daily, and you're going to learn, I need to change that, magnetic marketing. You're going to learn how to market in a way where buyers come to you and you're not chasing a single person. Now, you think about a McDonald's and you think about a Starbucks, people drive through the drive-through because they know what to expect when they get inside, right? They know what to expect when they get inside because there are commercials on the television screen. But nowadays, people aren't watching TV as much. They're on social media. So you're going to do an infomercial style marketing message with your digital franchise opportunity. And people are already shopping online right now. And when they shop with you, they get a franchise. They get a business in a box, fully done for you, ready to go, ready to set up. There's no product to create, no tech setup for you, no inventory, no sales page, and no funnel building. Now, what if I'm not techie? Girl, me too. I object to tech. I resist it. I don't want to do it. I absolutely hate it. So this is a 3-step checklist. So number 1, you're going to watch. You're going to watch the launch kit. Number 2, you're going to post what I give you in the launch kit. And number 3, you're going to get paid because you are attracting owners and not broke Betty. All right, I don't want to sell to my friends. Do not sell to your friends, okay? You're going to do this in a way that people, strangers, are going to say, hey, what are you doing to make money online? And you're going to say, that $25 thing, I'll send it to you. And you're going to let the video do the telling and the selling. You only send them the tool. Now, if you've tried something in the past, maybe you've been in direct sales or MLM, or you bought a course and it wasn't working for you, I want you to know you're not broken, but you didn't have the right system built to win. So most people fail online, and it's not because they're lazy and it's not because they're unmotivated. It's because the system was not built for beginners. It was not built for moms. It was not built for career changers or busy humans with real lives in the background. That is why we built this system. When you build the system the right way, then you've got brand new people making their first sale in 3 hours, making them $500. You've got me, I made $10,000 in 18 days because I plugged the right message out on TikTok. You've got Brenda, who is a new and busy person who made $500 while she was camping with limited cell service. So I'm going to show you the difference right now between an employee, aka consumer, and a franchise owner, aka a boss. All right, this is a simple shift. And once you make this shift, you're going to go from operator to owner. Now, an operator operates inside of their business. An owner owns it. So an operator and a consumer is scrolling on social media for hours. They are buying products and getting no money back. They're sharing links for free. They're sharing their time for free. They're sharing their money for free. They're sharing their resources for free. They're watching other people win, and they are paying to stay broke. An owner-operator posts intentionally. They get paid to recommend. They own a digital storefront that builds passive income on the back end. They spend money one time, and it earns them over and over and over again because they bought a system. So what do you actually do online? Well, we share a story. We share a marketing magnetic message story that is true and authentic to you. We start conversations. We share a link. and we get paid per owner that comes into our life. Now, you're already shopping now. If you open up your phone, you've got a shopping app. You're shopping at Target.com, shopping at Amazon.com, you're shopping at your groceries, and you are spending money. You're spending time to determine how you're going to spend money, and then you're spending the money. When you are a digital franchise owner, your message is in front of a consumer, right? So they're consuming your information and they buy their franchise. You are on the other end. You are now an owner. So this is me as a salaried employee. I was a Harbor Freight Tool employee where I started my career. I ended it at CVS. I was working 50 hours a week required per my salary. If I worked 10 hours a week or 60 hours a week, I got paid the same amount of money. I wasn't allowed to work 10 hours a week, though. I was commuting an hour and a half to 2 hours a day. I had 2 vacations a year. I had crappy raises that made me feel very unappreciated. And it was not the life I wanted. There was no life. I went to work before the sun came up. I got home after the sun came down. I watched the same freaking shows every single day, ate the same meals all 7 days, and lived for Friday night and 2 vacations a year. When my daughter was born, I knew something had to change. I didn't want that to be my life anymore. So I quit my job. I quit my career. I still needed to make $500 into my household to cover my truck payment. I learned how to do that because I went to Google and I learned how to buy a business online. I turned it into $10,000 a month and I never looked back. I've been doing this for 10 years. I made 6 figures in my first year. I'm on track to make 7. So when you are an owner, then you own your business and the systems are in place. So now you're spending time at Disneyland while money comes in. You're spending time at the beach while money comes in. You're spending time and money buying ice cream and gifts and all the things that you do on vacation, but more money is coming in than you're spending. Overflow, abundance, that's what that looks like. So I always like to show you guys social proof. These 2 videos are from Facebook on the left, and the 3 videos on the right are from TikTok. My TikTok account is from May of this year, and March 26th. And you can see in May, I went viral with 390,000 views. I've got 23,000 views on The Only Way to Make Passive Income. That all 3 of these still bring me leads each and every single day, and they're all from several months ago. When you put your message out there with the right way and the right direction to the audience, click on the link in my bio, you wake up to money each and every single day. You can see this video right here that has 4.2 million views. It doesn't say learn digital marketing with me. It says I paid my truck off early with videos. Right? This one says you could be making money from 7-second videos on TikTok, but you keep scrolling. Ask me how. Now, what I did is I put a suggestion out into the marketplace for them to ask me how, and now they're all asking me how. This one, I told them to comment something, and they're all commenting something. This one, I told them to tell me how many followers they have, and they're all telling me how many followers they have. I gave them direction. I told them what to do nicely. All right, so here's some people who made 4 figures in their first week as a franchise owner. These are everyday, average, normal people, no coaches, no gurus, no craziness, right? We've got a high school teacher and a basketball coach. We've got a mom. We were literally on the phone when she had a franchise owner come in. Because they have a system in place, the system does the heavy lifting. So they get to be with their kids, with their families, on vacation, doing whatever they want to do. And an owner will go through the system and self-identify and make a buying decision. Now, almost 2 years ago, Haley popped up on my feed. Haley made $1.3 million as a digital marketer. I bought her thing. She had a $47 digital product. Basically, that's a book. She had a book called The Secret Sauce to $16,000 a month. I bought her book and I made $15,000 in the month. So she was legit, right? It was a solid information kit. So I followed her. I've been following her for 1.5 years. She didn't have any other way for me to work with her. I just bought her thing and I just kept following her. 6 weeks ago, she popped up with this. This is an opportunity for us to have a digital franchise that pays us $600 and $200 when we support another franchise owner. This is the business that allowed me to make 10 grand in my first 18 days. Now, this is what you get and why we created the launch kit. When you start at She Scales, that's built for the bold woman that's ready to scale fast. She wants higher ticket quicker. She wants high impact. And there's 2 levels. We call that leverage. So when I got started with She Scales, Haley made $600. When Lauren got started with She Scales, I made $600 and Haley made $200. Now, what that means is it's in Haley's best interest to support me and teach me the right way to put this out into the marketplace, because if Haley teaches me one time how to do this and I don't need her again, and I make 5 sales in a week, Haley makes $1,000 and she taught me one time. So when I got Lauren and I teach Lauren how to make 5 sales a week, and Lauren makes 5 sales a week and I teach her and I show her, way to go, Natalia. Ooh, got a franchise owner. So when I teach her and I show her how to put the message in the marketplace, like I did, and we get into Natalia, right? It's in my best interest for Lauren to build her franchises out, because I get $200 every time Lauren gets 6. It makes financial sense for me to go build an army of franchise owners than it does for me to go get my own. Because when I get my own, I'm only making money off of my own production. But when I teach a line of 10 women how to go get their own franchisees, I'm making $2,000 because all of them are making money. Is this landing? Is this making sense? So now She Scales is $997. I keep looking over here because I see my comments over here. So She Scales is $997. And I recognize that not everyone has that. First, I want you to know I didn't either. I did not have $1,000. I actually took my rent and paid $997 with part of my rent. And then I launched myself very quickly and made $1,200 in my first 24 hours. And that took 5 days. Because I launched first and then I exploded. Okay. So this is what we're going to teach you how to do. So now I make $600 and $200. This opportunity paid me $14,000 in my first 30 days. But my first 5, I made $1,200. Then I exploded. That's how it works. Okay. So not everyone has $997, and I get that. We also have Affirm, Klarna, Afterpay, PayPal credit. Right? There's all kinds of ways for you to get started if you want to start earning income much faster. Now, when it comes to Launch Kit, we created Launch Kit for the girl or boy who doesn't have the full $997. What I saw in the marketplace is a lot of people still paying off a course that they purchased and they haven't made any money. So we bought Launch Kit for you. We created Launch Kit for you. So Launch Kit's $25 and you earn $20 per referral. It's $25 per month. It's a monthly membership because you have ongoing support and training as you scale your business. When you get to $5,000 a month, you're going to have new problems. You get to $10,000 a month, you're going to want 20. You're going to need new problems, new systems. So it's ongoing support as you scale. So it's a monthly membership. So when you go out and refer people out into the marketplace, you're making that money passively. Right? So my goal for you is to go bold, go hard, and get your 4 figures in your first 7 days. Okay? Get $1,000 in 7 days. Go build out a business and take that $997 that you just made, and now you're going to buy She Scales. Now you don't have to do that. You can start with Launch Kit and you can sell Launch Kit forever. Haley made $1.3 million selling a product that cost $47. You can make plenty of money, or you can franchise out because you're a franchise owner. So you got one story, you got one link, and you got 3 income streams. People are coming in at the Launch Kit making you $20. You upgraded yourself into She Scales. People will self-identify, or they'll come in at Launch Kit. They'll make their first four figures. They'll upgrade into Launch Kit. Now you're making $600 per person. Then you're going to put her through the launch kit system, and now she's making $200 per person, and you have 3 income streams. So what you're going to do now is you're going to comment, or you're going to get with the person who invited you. You're going to get with the person who invited you into this presentation. Now, if you're watching this at a later time, then you're going to comment #replay, right? #replay. Ask any questions that you have, because I'm going to go back and check through this video, make sure we've got all of your questions answered. We also have this presentation in an 11-minute presentation. So you can see it, in a quiet setting if this is a little distracting for you. No problem. You can just comment 11 or ask the person who tagged you in the video, tell them you want to see the 11-minute version. It's the same thing. Get with the person who invited you. Tell them you're ready to launch. They're going to give you a link. When they give you a link, you're going to get an email. That email is going to give you, number one, your link to start operating right away. You're in business. You might not be ready to launch yet, but you're in business. And you're going to get an invitation into our community so that we can unlock the launch kit for you. So once the launch kit is unlocked, you're going to go through that framework. It's a framework. The only thing that we have to add to the framework is your personal struggles and stories, because your story is the strategy. Okay, we're going to show you exactly how to do that. So the other thing that you can do is get with the person who shared this with you and comment scale. You're ready for the $600. You're ready to scale your business. It's a one-time investment. There's franchise financing available through Affirm or Klarna or Afterpay or PayPal Credit. Same situation is going to happen when you get into She Scales. You're going to get an email immediately with your link immediately. In that email is going to be an invitation into the community with Haley, the 7-figure earner, 7-figure mentor, and you're going to have the opportunity to launch yourself, because you still get access to the full launch kit training, so that you can launch yourself. We launch you, right? You're not by yourself. We launch you. Remember, it's in my best interest, or the person who invited you. It's in their best interest for you to be successful, because when you're successful, they make $200 per referral. And that is passive income. So how do we sell it? I always get this question, but how do we sell it? We sell it through storytelling. I sell stories on TikTok, 100K in 100 days, right? Plan for women over 40. $500 in her first 24 hours. No chasing, no ads, no stress. 500 leads, $500 last week. No ads, no stress, no overthinking, right? I'm telling people that we've solved a problem. If ads are overwhelming, we've solved it. If you're stressed out about making it online, we solved it. If you're overthinking, we solved it, right? If you don't want to pitch, we solved it. If you don't like guessing on how to build your business, we solved it. So all we're doing is putting a message out into the marketplace, and people go, oh, I like simple. I want simple. Simple duplicates. Simple duplicates. So that is what we got for you. I think I pretty much went through the questions. I see you guys tagging people, so make sure you're following up. If you've tagged people in the last few days, there's got to be a follow-up DM sequence. All right, you got to connect with the person. Hey, I don't know if you saw, but I tagged you in a video. My friends made $500 in last 5 days. Would you like to take a look? That's something that I would say. Hey, I tagged you in a video, right? My friend went live and shared how she just made $500 off $25. Are you interested in learning more? And don't just tag them if you don't know what they need or what they want. You want to make sure you're going back into their DMs and you're following up with them, because otherwise, if you're only messaging them about business, then you're telling them you only care about money, because you didn't message them to ask them how their kid is. You didn't message them to ask about whatever's going on in their life. You're literally like, hey, money, 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 right? So you want to make sure that you personalize the tag. So tag them. If you're watching this, #replay. I think that's it for now. So I will go live tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day. And then next week I'm going to go live. So I'm doing a giveaway. Anyone who starts their digital franchise, so Natalia, everyone who starts their digital franchise is going to get entered into a $50 giveaway. Yeah, you got it, Vandi. Is it going to get entered into a $50 giveaway? Anyone who starts their digital franchise will be entered into a $50 giveaway. I'm going to go live on Monday at 12 p.m. We're going to do this one more time. And at the end of it, we're going to announce the $50 giveaway winner. So this is for everybody. If you've purchased your digital franchise, Lauren has a master list. You're going to get entered into the $50 giveaway. That will be public on Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll do this one more time. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Lauren. Yeah, Vondi, I forgot. When you go into my Stan Store, thank you. When you go into my Stan Store, the presentation is in the very first link. So you can watch the class there. And then we're going to have more lives next week. Lauren's going to do some lives next week. So we're securing that calendar. We'll let you guys know. Why we go live like this is for you. If you don't want to go live and you don't want to present, what you're going to do is when you put a message out into the marketplace, you're going to let them know, come meet my friend. Anyway, we'll give you the message, but you're going to invite people to this. This stays live on my Facebook. So it's always here. And this week I did it 5 days a week. We'll figure out our calendar for when Lauren's going to do it next week. I'm committing to Monday for the giveaway. Lauren, if you're free, we'll do it together. I'll pop you up on camera. And then we'll have more opportunities for you to invite people to this for them to get started with their digital franchise. So what we need from you is you creating an event on Facebook, or you creating a message in the marketplace that will bring people back so that we can get people signed up into their opportunity. So while you're at work, you're making money because you're taking this and you're sharing it to your stories. And then the very next slide, you're going to say, if you want to turn $25 into $500, right? Because that's what today was, a visual representation of $25 into $500. So if you want to learn how to do that, then you'll share this video to your story. Then you'll create a text slide, a text story that says, if you want to do what we're doing, don't say learn. They ain't got to learn anything. They got to do it. If you want to do what we're doing, comment below. And now you just shared my story into this video, right? You just shared our presentation into your story. And the very next slide says to DM you. And so you get that win because I went online. So hopefully that makes sense. My girl Amy just made her first sale 4 hours after purchasing. All right, 4 hours after purchasing. Yeah, we got to create some content. We got to celebrate all of these. There's so much to celebrate in the last 4 days. It's just, we're just going. We haven't had an opportunity to do that, but a lot of women are making money just getting started, and they're only going to make that money faster because compound interest, right? 1 + 1 is 2 1 + 1 is 2, right? +2 is 4, +4 is 8, +8 is 16, +16 is 32, but you started out at 2 and now you're at 32. That's compound interest. That's why you do the same thing every single day with the same message. So I hope you guys had a great time. I will see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. If you got any questions, shoot me a DM. See you guys later.